What's up and good morning everybody. Hopefully you guys are fantastic. We're at the shop already putting some work in. Work you guys probably don't really care to see. As you can see, we got a bunch of pipe back here that we're working on. Right now I'm building a fixture to hold this thing in a vise on the truck because we need to do some portable welding jobs and stuff. So I'm about to burn these two plates together like 3/8, pretty gnarly. Get the welder set up. But today, I'm sure you can tell by the video, we're gonna try and get the motor out of the bin and tear down that LMM motor and get the piston connecting rods out. And yeah, I don't know if we're gonna use that crank yet. Probably not, it's probably trashed. But I'm gonna use the LB7 crank in the other truck and just kind of start tearing that motor down too. So we're gonna begin the motor build or tear down, I guess, preparation for the dually build. So it's gonna be a lot, it's gonna be fun. 700 horsepower budget build. You'll see what's coming. We'll get some stuff done. I'm gonna weld this together though real quick. Dun da da, laying some beads. This thing's all finished up. We're going to take that hand truck and try and get this motor out. Should be pretty fun. But yeah, we're gonna go in the container now and load it up and hopefully get it in here and we can tear it apart and show you the inner workings. So, not too bad. We got a motor. Really hope this thing's an LBZ LMM. That's what I was told. I want the rods out of it. Obviously, the rest of it's pretty shitty. So, yeah, we're gonna get it into the shop. We'll tear it down, and I'll be able to show you the indications, or I guess you could call it, of what makes it a newer style instead of an older style. Because the older style doesn't really do us any good. So, yeah, let's get in the shop and keep going. Alright guys, we're gonna work on pulling one of these pistons out. I'm trying to find the best one because I don't know if this crank's gonna rotate. So we're gonna start with one that's facing up a little bit higher. And obviously this isn't a very conventional tear down because it's already part way apart. Yay. Might be a little tighter than I thought. When you're not playing games no more. We got bigger ones too, but this should do it for this. There we go. So, the end goal here, right? And this is why we're doing this. This is supposedly, and I'm pretty sure I already looked, but I'm gonna double check here in a minute when we get this piston out. This is a LMM block, I believe I was told. Oh shit. So, as you guys know, the LBZ, LMM, and up have a little bit thicker connecting rods. So the goal behind this is to take these rods out, the LB7 crank that I have, get the cam and the crank keyed, use these rods and get some performance pistons. Sorry, my phone's going off. Get some performance pistons and have a mild 700-800 horse capable build. But I don't know, we'll see. I got a set of heads already. I got pretty much everything we need. I'll probably have these rods checked out just because they've been sitting outside. But they just need to be cleaned up. They don't look too bad. But you don't want to mess these caps up. So these rods are fractured rods. I don't know if you can see. Sorry, there's grass on it, but they're fractured rods, so they have to stay with the rod that they come off of. So I recommend doing this one at a time, and you have to put them back together the right way. So just something to be mindful of. I'm gonna see if this will even come out of here, which I doubt it. Oh, we got movement. Let me get a 2x4 or something. I don't necessarily want to mess up Eric's tools, so we're going to put a little microfiber on the end of this wooden hammer. I'm going to set it on the edge of it. So I think what's going to be end up being the issue here is we're going to pull the crank out. which I really don't want to do. It's already unbolted, it looks like. But I just don't see these pistons coming out this way unless we can get one near the end, which this one should be. Let's try that. Like I said, I don't really want to mess them up, but I'm gonna give it a shot here. I don't know if this will get down in there. So we were able to get the piston out, and I can assure you that this is a newer style block because of the coated pistons and the brass bushings that are inside these connecting rods. So we know that these are the heavier duty rods, and if we compared them next to an LOY rod, you would see that they're thinner. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these all out, but I'm not gonna waste your guys' time fighting with this, or maybe even get it done today. So I'm gonna put this rod back together. And now at least we know that we have a good set of rods. So rods don't get bad, you know, even though they were sitting out or anything. The rod's a rod, just new bearings, new everything. We'll pull these pistons off at a later date. I'll basically break everything down with you guys and show you how to disassemble these fully. But once we get these all out, we're gonna take them off, set them up, get them cleaned, all that good stuff, and basically prep them for the new motor. So should be pretty solid. But we're not going to use these pistons because, as you guys know, LBZ's blow a hole in piston like it's their job. So, not the move. It's this bushing right here that causes all the issues. This gold ring right there. So what happens is, from this going up and down over time, this starts to wear out and smush the ring out, and then the wrist pin slides out of the side, hits your cylinder wall, cracks your piston, all the good stuff. So anyways, that's that. We're gonna probably keep working on this for a little while longer. We're also gonna go home and work on the HHR, which may be a different video all in of itself. So that is gonna do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully gave you some insight. Be excited for the rebuild, because that's when all the technical stuff gets in. Tearing apart's always easy, you know, you just kind of undo bolts and call it a day and try and get it out. So I think what we're gonna end up doing is pulling the crank out of this block, which if we do that, we'll show you. Pull the crank out, take all the rods off or whatever, so that way we can rotate it and, you know, get them all out, because obviously the cylinder walls are too messed up for the rings to slide down. So I don't want to beat them out and hurt the rod ends too much, or the caps, or whatever you call it, the fractured part. So we're gonna go ahead and try to disassemble this in the cleanest way possible. Whoa, sorry. So that's gonna do it for today, guys. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys later. I'm gonna head out, and soon we're gonna be working on the good old service body. And then once the dually's done, we're gonna work on the big truck. So stay tuned, guys. Things are going good. Thank you. We're almost at, I think, 11,000 subscribers or something like that. So yeah, getting there. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. See you later.